it was basically trying to price the externalities, the positive externalities. We talk a lot on this podcast about negative externalities in resource production, and the environment or the water that doesn't get priced. But there's also a positive externalities in network effects and in information. And that positive externality, of course, is what's built the market capital of so many of these great companies, where their physical investment doesn't match the intellectual property or asset, the marketing or brand of their network effect, in their information assets. So this was a whole nother path that the world was exploring, but it really, in my view, got very, very off track, because it wasn't actually utilizing the decentralized community building, technology of the blockchain. And really what it was as with a lot of these technologies, it just led into a lot of grift. In fact, the market structure of something like FTX, and we talked about this even before the collapse, was just a terrible idea for market infrastructure. We went away from all of the work that capital markets had done to separate an exchange from a clearinghouse, from a custodian, from a broker dealer. We created all of these different regulatory and business frameworks to try to create that, to try to remove that conflict of interest in capital markets. And all of a sudden you have this, essentially this gambling casino of these tokens that just centralized everything. They became a broker dealer, they became an exchange, they became a custodian, and of course there was no transparency in any of it. So even though the technology of blockchain was supposed to decentralize and bring better information, this sort of false path that we took down, in the crypto markets actually went the completely opposite direction.